AutoSpies.com. Spy before you buy.
This is Agent 001 from AutoSpies.com with a very, very special vehicle today. This is the 2013 10th anniversary Rubicon Wrangler Unlimited. As you can see, this Rubicon 10A looks fantastic from any angle we shoot it at. Front, profile, rear. It's just a really attractive vehicle. It looks really strong and tough, and it looks very unique. The Rubicon 10A is offered in 4 colors: Anvil, Billet, which is like a dark metallic silver, white, and black. But to the collectors, when you're going to look at this thing down the road, the one that's going to bring all the money is the one you're looking at right here in Anvil. And it has a few things that are a little bit different and not normal for a Rubicon. First thing is, you see the body color fenders. Normally a Rubicon comes with the black plastic fenders because a lot of off-roaders will scratch them and they can be repaired with a black magic marker. And then this one also has the body color top, which I think makes it look really, really cool. Mostly Rubicons have the black plastic deviating color top, and I think what we're seeing, especially as we go around online and look at the people talking about it, this is the way to order it for future collectible value. The Rubicon came to the market in 2003, and ever since then it has been a legend, and Jeep year by year has improved it, and we think this 10th anniversary edition is the best one ever. And it's complemented all the way around with red accents. So you've got red tow hooks, you come around and you've got red badging, trail rated, 10th anniversary badging. You've got a really cool Jeep on the wheels. You can see your special black wheels with silver aluminum trim. As we come along the back, even when you look under the Jeep, you see the tow hooks there, but also the shocks, and it goes together really well. Another thing that makes a 10A special is the bumper. No plastic bumpers here, my friends. This is an all steel bumper, and these pieces can be removed, so if you're getting into some really strong off-road situations, it can protect the car and give you more clearance with the wheels. The other thing with the bumper is, as you can see, in the middle you've got this pop-out plate that says Rubicon, and you can stick a Warren winch or anybody else's winch here. The Warren is made for the Jeep. There's a special order edition Mopar one, and I would highly suggest looking into it because there's been a lot of conflicting information across many of the forums, and make sure you do your research before you buy that winch and your plate, because there's a number of components you need to do it right. I love all the little touches that make this car special. The red tow hooks, the little decal of the Jeep climbing up the mountain, by the mirror, the grille, and just that subdued, beautiful color, flat. You know, you see so many metallics these days, but to go old school with a non-metallic color, it just has a certain utilitarian look I can't put into words. You have to see this color in person, because there's been a lot of talk about it across the internet, but truly it is special once you see it up close, when it's clean and with the body color top and fenders. How about this beautiful red interior that comes as an option on the 10A Rubicon? It really complements the Anvil silver, white, or black, whichever edition you get. It really makes it special, like no other Jeep that's there. Front and rear. Love the little canvas grab handles. You got your speakers up mounted inside the roll bar. You've got your T-top removable roof, 2 different panels, really easy to take apart. All in all, it's a really nice package. You'll notice I don't have a nav screen on my center stack, and there's a reason for it. When I ordered this car, one of the things that disappoints me on the Jeep, not on the Cherokee, not on the Dart, not on the new Chrysler 300, but the Jeep is still using the old generation nav screen. So I say, if you're going to pick one of these things up, use Waze on your iPhone or on your Android phone and just get the standard system, because unless you're going to put a backup camera and spend like $500 to add that, you're really throwing your money down the toilet with the 430 or the 730 system, in my opinion. One of the things that isn't lauded very often on this Wrangler, that really is one of the most important things to me, is the storage area in the back of the Jeep. You know, in the old days, you see this flat floor, there was a seat here with like 4 bolts, and you'd have to unbolt it and pull it out, and there was hardly any room whatsoever. And right here, it doesn't look like it's that spacious. But as soon as you press those magic buttons on the back of the seats, they fold flat all the way down to the floor, and even the headrests move in, and look at all of the room you have inside of this Wrangler Unlimited. I mean, it's the space and size of almost a full-size pickup truck. I'm 6'5", and I could actually put a mattress back here and camp. It's that much room. What do you say we take a look and see what this thing can do and what it's capable of off-road?
That's their job. I'm just having the camera up.
Sorry, I wouldn't have got you out of whack in this way. If I knew we were sending you different directions.
Well, of course we knew it was going to perform off-road. Hell, it's a Jeep, right? But the question is, how does it ride on-road? Well, honestly, there's really a big difference in on-road performance between a Rubicon and a Sahara or a Sport. And it's not because one is better than the other or worse than the other, but it's because the Rubicon comes with these off-road BF Goodrich tires. And you'll notice they have a very, very aggressive tread. What that's going to mean in a daily situation when you're not four-wheeling or off-road in a muddy situation or deep snow is that it's going to ride rougher, ride noisier, and have a whole different ride. So I suggest if you're a beach guy like me and you like to hang out in town and go to the clubs and go out to eat, and you're not doing that much off-roading, I would say go with a Sahara. And then you have the more on-road, off-road tire. It's smoother, and it's also better for mileage. And speaking of mileage, on the Rubicon and with all Jeeps, you can order a 4.10 axle ratio. What that means to you in real-world terms is it has a nice crawl ratio for going at slow speeds and going over rocks. If you're doing Moab, you want that axle ratio versus the standard one. But there is a penalty if you're driving that day to day and you're not doing a lot of off-road stuff, because the way it's geared, it's really going to hurt gas mileage, and it hurts it severely from my tests. My Sahara that I just came out of, I got 17.5 miles to the gallon in the city, and I could get over 25 on a highway run, averaging 70 to 75 miles an hour. With this 4.1 axle ratio that I have on the Rubicon 10A, I'm noticing a 14.2 in the city and about 17.18 on the highway. So that's a massive difference in gas mileage. So it looks great, no question. The 10A is the best looking Jeep that's out there. It's got a great vibe and look. But if gas mileage is important to you, the Sahara still looks good, and the Sport with the right setup still looks great as well, and you get to have your cake and eat it too with better mileage. One of the things that's super cool with this Wrangler that you don't appreciate until you're in traffic is it's very maneuverable. You know, it's not this humongous, Tahoe Escalade, but it's just got this nice, right size footprint. So it's really easy to drive and park in a number of situations. Plus you have that really nice command seating where you kind of sit up above. And the 10A actually is lifted a little bit more than a standard Rubicon or a Sahara. I really love looking out the front windshield and seeing the power dome hood on this 10A. Looks really sharp. Another area where they don't focus enough on in today's day and age, after all the years of hearing how bad American quality is in cars, is they don't talk enough about how well put together these new American rides are, like the Wrangler Unlimited. This thing is virtually indestructible. You're not going to worry about hitting a curb. You're going to worry about, different things. This thing pretty much could go through a solid brick wall. It is a tank. So how much is this bad boy going to run you? Well, it's almost at the end here. If you can still find one, it's $5,400 extra for the 10A package. And to find it in Anvil, body color, top, and fenders is next to impossible. But there's still some out there if you look hard enough. This one, configured the way I did it, was $44,600. You can get them all the way up to close to $47,000. I know that's a lot of dough, but this is a really special vehicle. And if you order it and get it in the right color, you'll get the money back someday. This is going to be a collector's edition car. People will always be looking for this 10A 2013 Rubicon Wrangler Unlimited. Well, there you have it, the 2013 10th anniversary Jeep Rubicon. It is really one special vehicle, and it shows that when Americans really put their heads together and really want to do it, we can build the best products on earth. This one's a testimony to a lot of teamwork, a lot of hard work, and just an absolutely beautifully put together product. Iconic. If you'd have talked to the experts back in 2008 with all this bailout stuff going on and the new president coming in and the economy, if you would have said which one of the companies would be gone from the big three, the first words out of their mouth would have been Chrysler and Dodge. But you look at what's happened since then, and you look how unbelievably well they're doing. Look at the new Dart. And then you see this Wrangler Unlimited. And they're just killing it in the dealerships with this thing. People are buying these things left and right. The resale's off the charts. More and more versions coming. It's really great to see what Chrysler and Dodge are doing, and I'm really looking forward to the future.
This is AutoSpies.com. Spy before you buy.